Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is a film directed by George Roy Hill and was released in 1969. From the time it was released, it was a smash hit, and it later went on to win 4 Academy Awards. Set in the American Midwest, the story follows the 2 title characters and their adventures as they try to make a living as thieves. After a successful train robbery, the pair decides to attempt another one, but this time, they're chased away by a group of the best lawmen from across the Midwest. Butch Cassidy and Sundance are pursued by these men until they dive off a cliff into a river and swim far away. Determined to never run into these lawmen again, Butch and Sundance flee to Bolivia and continue their life of crime there. When robbing banks becomes too dangerous, they get real jobs, but because of other bandits in the area, Butch and Sundance don't get paid, so they go back to stealing once again. The pair are eventually caught by the police and trapped inside a building. In a valiant attempt to escape, they run out and prepare to fight the cops, but are shot on sight. Even with this sharp ending, the audience isn't left feeling empty inside. This is because everyone knows that in Westerns, one of the 6 major American movie genres, the bad guys nearly always lose. It was also foreshadowed a little bit earlier in the film. One of the most amazing parts about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is the cinematography. Cinematography is everything about how a movie looks. This includes things like the type of film and lenses used, lighting, framing, speed and length of a shot, and any special effects. One of my favorite parts about this film is how it seamlessly transitions from sepia, which is a browner version of black and white, to color near the beginning. The sepia color lets us know that the film is set in the past and kind of gives it an old-timey feel. It makes things feel dirty and imperfect, which was how the West was over 100 years ago. As Butch and Sundance leave civilization for the first time in the film, the colors change from sepia tones to what they are in real life. These blue, grays, oranges, browns, and greens are slightly muted, which keeps in line with the time in which the film is set, but it also points out the beauty of nature. To further point out the amazing natural features of the Midwest, extreme long shots are used. Extreme long shots make it so that the characters on the screen look tiny in comparison to their surroundings. These shots point out the vastness of the Midwest, while also bringing our attention to its magnificence. Another type of shot used in this film are close-ups. Close-ups show the face of the character and very little of the surroundings. By focusing on the face of the character, we are able to read their emotions and form a connection to them. These close-ups are probably why we sympathize with Butch and Sundance, even though they are wanted criminals. We understand what is going on inside their heads and are rooting for them to succeed. Butch and Sundance are relatively flat characters compared to most of the heroes in movies today. Their personalities don't change. Butch is a man of words and thought, and Sundance is a man of action throughout the film. According to the book, Looking at Movies, many Western characters reverse or combine the thematic elements of order and chaos. Butch Cassidy fits this character stereotype. He is a thief, but he spends a lot of his money on other people and strongly dislikes killing. Sundance fits the stereotype of the typical Western hero. Looking at Movies says that the Western hero is typically a man of action, not words. He is resistant, or at least uncomfortable with the trappings of civilization. Sundance has always liked to be on his own. He is very independent and can take care of himself. He is also quick to act. Whenever he has the chance, he pulls out his gun and fires. Sundance and Butch are both anti-heroes. They are the protagonists of the film, but their goals are nowhere near noble. We should be rooting against them, but seeing the world from their perspective brings us to their side. We want them to succeed in robbing banks and trains and to outrun the lawmen. I could go on for hours about this movie, possibly even lifetimes. There's so many great things about this film, from the breathtaking cinematography to the cleverness of the script. If you have never seen this film, I highly recommend watching it online or checking it out from the library or something. You just need to see it. It's a classic, and it's a classic for a reason. Thanks for watching this video.